I've made $5 million in a day from at a live event at a conference.
$5 million in one single day. Atlanta has the most black millionaires in America. There are an estimated 11,000 plus black millionaires living right here in Atlanta. Black people are thriving here politically, economically, and culturally. Tyler Perry built the largest black-owned film studio in the world right here in Atlanta. Here's what he said on stage at the most recent BET Awards show.
I can tell you this, I have made more black millionaires, hear me when I say this, than any studio in this city combined.
What's the most amount of money that you've made in 1 year?
In 1 year, 15 million.
I run a 8-figure marketing agency helping influencers and entrepreneurs and businesses.
Some call it the Black Mecca, others call it Black Hollywood. Either way, this city is different. I sat down with some of the most successful entrepreneurs in Atlanta to learn how they built wealth and how you can do it too. So let's get started. Our first black millionaire is the owner of Toast on Lenox, the hottest breakfast restaurant in Atlanta.
So not only do we have 2 Toast on Lenox, Buckhead and Midtown, we have our cafe, Toast Noir Cafe. And come on, follow us, it's amazing.
Let's get it. Who am I here with?
Tamara Young, yes, entrepreneur, serial entrepreneur. I have multiple businesses, I'm an investor, and we're actually in one of them.
So tell me, where are we? What is this place?
It's my own little fairy tale cafe. So I also do design. So I'm a restaurateur. I design restaurants. I invest in real estate. And I also have an activewear line, Body Talk, which I'm wearing right now. And I just love businesses.
I'm here investigating why Atlanta has so many black millionaires. I don't know if you know this, but Atlanta has the most black millionaires in the country.
Yes, it's the Mecca for that. It's the Mecca. It's the Mecca, definitely, for sure.
What does that mean? So why? Why is there so many black millionaires out here? Why do you think?
I think it's just the culture. I'm originally from New York. Moving to Atlanta, definitely wanted to be somewhere where the culture was being felt, and I felt like moving here for me and opening up businesses, it's like I was winning with people that actually look like me. So I thought Atlanta definitely was the place to come to. Became a millionaire around 35 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, so around 35, I feel like I made my first million, but I've been an entrepreneur since my 20s.
Okay. Were you in Atlanta when that happened?
No, I started being an entrepreneur in New York.
Okay.
And then I moved to Atlanta in my late 20s.
Okay.
And then I would say around 35 is when I made my first million.
Do you think you would have made $1 million if you didn't move to Atlanta?
I think Atlanta had a lot to do with it. Yeah, I think that black businesses are supported by us. Okay.
So what's the most amount of money that you've made in 1 year?
Okay, so I usually don't lead with numbers, but I've made 7 figures, several years, but it's not about what you make, it's about what you take. So I'm just proud of the businesses I built, the risks that I've taken, and the consistency of everything.
I love that.
Yes.
That's fire. That's what's up. That's what's up. Atlanta has become a hotspot for black millionaires for several key reasons. Rooted in history, economics, culture, and opportunity. Let's break it down. Atlanta is home to the iconic HBCUs like Morehouse, Spelman, and Clark Atlanta. Institutions that have produced generations of black leaders, professionals, and entrepreneurs. The city played a major role during the civil rights movement, and that legacy still influences its progressive, supportive business culture. Atlanta has a thriving black middle and upper class, supported by the black-owned banks, venture groups, and tight-knit mentorship circles. From tech to hospitality to fashion to finance, black entrepreneurs are building empires, often with each other's help.
Yo, brother, long time no see.
How you feeling?
Oh man, brother, good to see you, bro. It's
Good to
an honor.
see you. Bro, you matched the whip.
Bro. You know what? That was not intentional. When I hopped in, I was like, oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I actually did something there.
Yeah. So tell me, who are you?
Oh yeah. So my name is Justin Giles, social media handle, top fund manager. And I've been in real estate for over 20 years. So I'm mainly known for buying distressed properties, renovating them, and either selling them or keeping them. But I also have a contracting company. I have a real estate brokerage firm called Real Estate Gurus, where we got about 60 agents between Georgia and Florida. I have a real estate lending company called Lending Gurus. I have a real estate title company called Title Gurus. I got real estate consulting, so we help people learn how to invest in real estate so they can level up, how you guys are gonna learn with my boy today.
So tell me, bro, I'm here in Atlanta investigating why Atlanta has so many black millionaires, because they have the most black millionaires in the whole entire country, right? Like, what's going on in Atlanta?
You know what, Atlanta, I'm born and raised in Atlanta, guys, first of all. So I've seen so many people move here, so many people kind of come and go. And I feel that Atlanta, it's a black mecca for us as business owners to really network, thrive together, and help each other out. And there's a lot of different cities that I've been to, but there's nothing like Atlanta where it comes to black people supporting each other. I would say that the majority of my business is probably 95% people that look like us.
Wow.
Now, when I'm selling properties and I'm putting them on the market, anybody's buying them.
Yeah.
But when it comes to people that support me, my money comes from the black dollar.
Wow.
And that black dollar in Atlanta circulates well because we truly support each other. And unlike some cities, you might not see that much support. So I would say that it's just so many different businesses that are still being built that are black owned, and because of the history of Atlanta, because of the history of the South, and so many different people understanding the importance of black businesses supporting other black businesses, I think that's why Atlanta thrives so much.
What's one advice that you can give to our viewers on how they can get their first million?
So one way you can get your first million is find properties that people can't find, and find properties that are below market value. And what you can do is you can put these properties under contract and find a list of cash buyers. You can find these cash buyers on PropStream, on different websites on the internet, and then you can shop these properties that you have under contract. You don't have to put up any cash, and then add 10 or 15,000 onto that property and say, hey, I'm wholesaling this property to you. So I've trained thousands of different people on how to make money out of nothing, because that's how I started. And then you can take that 15, 20 grand that you make, and then you can go buy a house like this. I can show you guys how to put up a down payment to buy a property just like this. After you do that, the bank will then give you the money to rehab the property with the little down payment. And sometimes you can even buy a property like this with no down payment at all, which I explain to my mentees, and still have the bank give you the money to renovate it. And then you can sell that property and you can make probably maybe 60 grand or 50 grand or 100 grand or 200 grand, depending on the price points, because I've even started buying properties in different cities because the spreads are higher. I started looking at LA, different parts of California, New York, because the price points and the spreads are high. So don't let a property that is $1 million, $2 million scare you. That just means you can make $200,000 at that point. But you'll snowball that, rinse and repeat, and then you'll start holding on to their properties after you have so much money in your bank account. Once you have so much money in your bank account, you can keep them because you'll have reserves to then start working on the properties if tenants have something go wrong. And next thing you know, you'll look up, you'll have assets that are in excess of $1 million, and you'll think to yourself, wow, I started just off of wholesaling.
That's spicy. This man is a world of knowledge, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, brother, I appreciate you so much.
Brother, thank you for having me, brother. Thank you for having me.
Man.
Thank you. It's an honor. Bro. It's an honor, brother.
Yeah.
So either way, listen, man, hey, if y'all get into real estate, I got you. Travel, that's the man right here.
Atlanta is often called the Hollywood of the South, home to Tyler Perry Studios, tons of music production, and a constant stream of film shoots. Artists like Usher, Ludacris, and Killer Mike didn't just make money here, they reinvented the city, built businesses, and supported the next generation. Yo, what's up, bro?
What's up, brother? How you?
I'm blessed, bro.
Yeah.
So who are you?
My name is David Shands. I am an entrepreneur, but also teach entrepreneurship, teaching people how to start, grow, monetize a business through my 3C formula, community cash flow, and content.
You interview some of the most successful people in Atlanta. Why? Like, why is there so many black millionaires in Atlanta in comparison to a lot of other cities?
Culture plays a lot. High school right now, where they're always one of the top basketball programs, it's because that's the culture there. You know what I mean? There's a culture in Atlanta. It just so happened that a bunch of entrepreneurs moved to Atlanta. So think about the music industry. It's like, yo, why is all the great music coming out of Atlanta? Because all the great music comes out of Atlanta, and that's the culture in the South when the music runs. So as the music started to grow, we had a place where there's a lot of success happening in music. And with success comes money, with money comes investment, comes opportunity. So in this environment, there's more money.
Yeah.
And music is, in the music that was coming out, predominantly black. I think music period is predominantly, it seems like, I don't know. But the black music culture influences the world. So if you have this hub where all of this success is happening, there's money. With money comes more entrepreneurship. So I believe it just rolled from the success of music, and in this culture, this is what we do, we win. That's it. Why is everybody up north so rude? Because everybody up north is rude. For a long time, they would not put a Chick-fil-A in New York. Why? Because of the culture and the environment. So I think it just happens because that's just the environment, that's the culture, and we all link up. People think, people in Atlanta, yo, all y'all do is make money. No, yes, we do make money together, but we do everything together, bro. We got like a dad's group where we get together and take our kids out, and we spend everybody's birthdays together, and 4th of July's, and it's lit, bro. It's a really cool group of friends. And I'm talking about Atlanta in a silo of like the entrepreneurial community, but I mean, it's just where there's winning, winning happens. Where there's losing, losing happens.
We tend to be what we see.
100%.
So the more we see something, the more that we have the possibility of becoming that thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Your environment will change you before you change it.
What advice can you give the people watching this that want to make their first million? Do they have to move to Atlanta?
No, you don't have to move to Atlanta. But you do have to set a goal to do it, and many people don't set the goal. And they may say it, I want to make my first million, but they can't even really calculate what the million entails, or how many of what product you have to sell, or like it's a goal. So that year, me and Donnie, we made our first million the same year. Before the episode that we recorded, I called my guy, AD Dolphin. AD Dolphin has been making millions for a very long time. And we called him on speaker, and I'm like, yo, AD, I got a question because we're about to do this podcast episode and we want to talk about it. How do we make our first million? He said, make 10. And me and Donnie looked at each other like, bro, okay, like what's next? He said, if you want to make a million, make 10. And I'm like, what do you mean? He said, figure out a way to make 10 million. And what he was saying is, set the target. If you did the math and you like calculated the activity that you have to do to make 10 million, you'll stumble on a million. What I want in the future should dictate what I do now. So if I want to make $100 million, looking at the things that I'm doing right now, are the things I'm doing right now going to help me make $100 million? And I looked at all my businesses and all the stuff I got going on, all the activities, and the answer is no. Now, I'm still going to create content. I'm still going to do my podcast, things of that nature. But the business that I'm focused on is building something that's independent of me, and not building a brand so that I can sell a course or get somebody to pay me for something. That's not what I'm looking for right now. My brain is just in a whole nother stratosphere right now.
Compared to New York City and LA, Atlanta offers a lower cost of living, which means your money goes further. You can live in luxury, own property, and grow your business without being burdened in expenses. Atlanta has long had black leadership at every level, including mayors, city council members, and business development officials. The message here is clear. Black success is not just an exception, it's the expectation. Yo,
My God.
him 500. What's up, bro?
I'm good. How are you?
Amazing, bro. Listen, this is an amazing collection right here, bro. Like,
Yeah.
how much would you say this is just in cars right here?
It's about 300. 300,000.
Like 300?
Well, like 300.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay. What about one of these cribs right, man? What these run right here?
It's about 5 million.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get inside. Let's talk about, how can one be able to do such a thing? Get these cars, these cribs. Yeah. Who am I here with?
You're here with Marcus Barney, also known as Him 500, the owner of Recession Proof, a financial literacy company that helps entrepreneurs grow and scale their business leveraging financial literacy.
So I'm here in Atlanta trying to figure out why there's so many black millionaires. What do you think is happening in Atlanta that's making that happen?
Thing about it is because there's so many different industries that thrive here, but that have the access to see it. From the working class, entrepreneurs, the different industries, from lawyers to family offices. Like we can see people own companies. I have friends that own family offices. They got private practices in the dental industry, all the way down to people that are making $1 million plus a year running a valet company. Those businesses that get created create opportunities to be able to work together and provide jobs, and then partnership companies that branch off of each other. So it's not just an entrepreneurship successful because I have attorney friends that are making multiple millions. And so you look at people that are doing great even on the workforce. And for African Americans, it's easy to thrive here. And so at any stage of life, you can operate here, exist here, and you don't have a choice but to see the opportunities to do something else at a higher level to kind of elevate in life.
So with your business, you're mentoring and coaching people and, teaching people financial literacy, right? Have you seen anybody become a millionaire off like the information that you taught?
We're talking investigating Atlanta. In Atlanta, I probably got about 10 to 15 people that I've helped make over $1 million in business. In Atlanta alone. Overall, so I set out on a goal to help 100 people make $1 million in business.
Wow.
To create 100 millionaires. And we are at probably about 72. And so that's starting in 2020.
Wow.
And so the thing is that with the right education, and when I say I help them make $1 million in business, it's not taking somebody who does nothing.
Yeah.
This is just helping assist people along the journey.
Yeah.
It's not I'm responsible for all of their success. I just can contribute my information and my knowledge to somebody else's skill set and somebody else's ability to work, right?
Yeah.
And their drive. And so with that, I've been able to assist people in by giving them the information, helping them with the tools, and sharing my experiences.
Wow. There's not a lot of people that can say that, hey, not only did I make millions of dollars, but I've helped many other people make millions of dollars. Like,
documented.
That's a flex.
Yeah. And it's documented, proven fact.
Yeah. When people see something, right, and they feel that it's reachable and that, again, they feel like, because we're all human beings, right?
100%.
Super high level success, but at the end of the day, we all pump the same blood, we all come from the same creator, so on and so forth, right? But when they see someone like you create high level success and you're like reachable, I can actually see him, talk to him, it makes it feel like it's a lot more attainable. But let me ask you this, is there a dark side? Because when you are at a really high level of success, you are making a lot of money and it's very known. Do you ever feel like, damn, like maybe someone that has bad intentions or just anything of that nature? Like, do you ever feel like,
100%. We do live in a place where people will come after the things that you have. One of my mentors told me, never get it confused. Just as many people that love you cause just as many people to hate you. And so realize that everybody who sees you does not get inspired. Some people
envy,
become envious, it causes inferiority to where they feel like negative ways or this should be mine or entitlement or it's fake and wherever they come from, and I can never understand or see who it is that sees me.
Yeah.
And that's just a reality, but what I did was I weighed it out and I realized that the inspiration in those that I impact mean much more to me than the ones that envy.
I see that you're married.
Yes.
Do you feel like marriage plays a part in success?
1,000% married men are more successful than single men.
Damn, bro.
It's a reality.
I need to get married, apparently.
I'm not saying that single men can't become successful. I'm not saying that married men can't become single, right? But married men are statistically more successful than single men.
Yeah.
And and one of the things is that I looked at is that one man team, I built my business by myself. I don't got a staff, I don't got support, I don't have partners, I have just me. I do everything. So in life, if you look at it and you go, I want to build a life, like we're not talking finances, we're talking life in every aspect. In order to recreate, you have to have a partner. Yeah. In order to grow spiritually and be able to develop in self-development, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, you're going to have somebody who's going to have to go through it with you to be able to look from the outside. You can't do it with self. Yeah. And you have to have somebody that actually cares. And so it's not going, oh, get a therapist or a counselor. Yeah, but they don't love me back. They don't love me back enough to accept my flaws and to help me through this and test my flaws out on you. Like, you're going to find out that I suck at conflict resolution. I found out with my wife that I need to work on conflict resolution skills. And now I care enough and you care enough that we can work on it together.
For the people that's watching,
Okay.
what advice can you give them that can help them make their first $1 million? Do they have to move to Atlanta?
So what my biggest thing is this, is that for people watching this that want to make their first $1 million, the biggest key takeaway is that you can't put sugar on poop, because you have to realize it's the $1 million, it's not the money that you make. The money I've made is not my biggest accomplishment. The biggest accomplishment and my biggest contributing factor to my success was the person I became. And so it's a lot of times people don't have financial issues or financial traumas. They have mental issues and mental traumas. Anybody's watching this, I don't want you to ever think that I need to go out here and make money to become a millionaire. You're going to have to become a person that can actually create opportunities, exist in opportunities, receive opportunities, and be able to analyze and be a contributing factor to the opportunities that get presented. Not just a person who can take the opportunities when they come and think that all of these opportunities to make money are here, I'm gonna make money. But what do you contribute to the pot? Because anytime a dollar comes out, a dollar has to go in, or effort has to go in. So you have to contribute something to this atmosphere and environment that's going to make you money. Identify who you are and the traumas that you have that you're gonna have to fix to become a person that's worth doing business with, that people will enjoy doing business with, that people will love, like, even on a personal level.
That's good. We're going to end on that note, my brother.
I
appreciate you. That's a whole masterclass. Some families in Atlanta have been building wealth since Reconstruction, and they've passed that down through generations. Today, that influence supports exclusive schools, investment clubs, and mentoring programs that help others grow too.
My man, what's up,
What's
bro?
good, bro?
Chilling, bro.
Hey,
Appreciate
listen,
you
man.
Coming through, bro.
This collection heavy. I know you got more, but just
got
this
a few
alone.
more. Yeah, a few more toys.
How much does this cost right here? This little collection right here.
This is my wife. I got the Rolls Royce Wraith.
Okay.
That was $289, well, $320. I got this is my
Casual.
wife car here. This was $280. Escalade $115. I got a Huracan Evo, which unfortunately is in the shop. That was probably like $250.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right, let's go inside. We're going to talk about how we got these cars and the fly houses and all that.
Let's go.
So who am I here with?
Nehemiah, serial entrepreneur. More than a business, I run a 8-figure marketing agency helping influencers and entrepreneurs and businesses grow with digital and physical assets. I'm a philanthropist. Been giving back now for over 15 years. I got a street named after me in Philly, Nehemiah Davis Way. So when I talk about business, I love that, but I love that I'm making a big difference in the lives of entrepreneurs, businesses, and letting people know it's possible to come out of a city and change everything. My dad been in jail since I was 2 for murder, kicked out of high school, college, fired from 10 jobs, and I was able to turn everything around.
See, I love that you said that, bro, because I want to really kind of bring it in, because we're here in Atlanta interviewing successful millionaires like yourself, right? On why the fact that there's so many black millionaires in Atlanta, right? And you said something very key where you was like, you want to give back and you want to improve the environment from the city that you came from, which was Philly, right? Like, how important is environment, and why do you feel like there's so many black millionaires in Atlanta?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, bro. One, environment is the most important thing here, is proximity, right? You're gonna become like the people you hang around the most. One of the things that my brother J.O. says, whatever you tune into, you turn into, right? So whatever you're constantly focusing on, it is gonna be your life. So I moved from Philadelphia to Atlanta, doing the same exact thing, but 10x the revenue I was making, because now I got around people who are sharper than me and smarter than me, who are challenging me to become better, challenging me to step it up, challenging me to do the best that I could be. Business for me has always been like, I have to figure out something to make it work, because I wasn't gonna go back. It was it's either entrepreneurship or death for me. You know how 50 Cent say, get rich or die trying? It was either business is going to work or business is going to work. So as I continue from fruit truck, what I started off with, junk removal company, moving company, cleaning company, company after company after company, when I stumbled upon my event spaces, that got me my first financially free. I was like, wait, you can make money and not necessarily be there, right? Then I got another event space, right? Then another one. And then I stumbled on the digital world. And when I figured that out, the social media and the digital world, The rest been history. You're about to interview some GOATs. You're about to interview some real titans. I look at me like I haven't arrived yet. I keep that in my mind. Like I'm not even worthy on this show. I think there's so many better people you can get. Right. So I'm grateful for where I am, but I want more people to give back and make a difference. So anytime I'm on these shows, instead of talking about money, we could talk about money, but what are you doing to make a difference in the lives of other people?
Yeah.
That's what I believe that's what it's only about. Like make the money, but how you giving back? So I've been feeding the homeless for 15 years, been giving back to you for 15 years, been doing ski trips for underserved kids for 15 years, been doing entrepreneurship programs showing them how to become business owners for years.
Yeah.
So I want people to know me for the difference I made.
For the viewers watching, what's one piece of advice you can give to that person that wants to make their first million?
Man, right now.
Do they have to move to Atlanta?
No.
Okay.
Right now, bro, this is the AI revolution. It's something called arbitrage, right? And what arbitrage is simply where you're able to make money in the middle, right? So you're aware of arbitrage. Rent an Airbnb, don't own an Airbnb, rent it out to somebody else and make the money in the middle. So right now you're able to do that with services pertaining to AI. There's the greatest wealth transfer is about to happen. There's about to be so many businesses that won't get past now that are going to die, or there's so many businesses that are so old and operating in the old way. You can literally come inject AI into a business, charge them $5,000 to $10,000. I'm going to set up your AI clone for your content. I'm going to set up your AI receptionist. I'm going to set up an AI sales team that books appointments and sells over the phone. I'm going to set up you an AI sales machine in your Instagram or your Facebook account that will literally respond to every comment, respond to every DM, all using AI in your voice and in your tone that can sell them products or services. And then there's like 5-10 other ones you can do. Now you're offering that to people for anywhere between $5,000 to $10,000 one time, and then a $500 to a $2,000 a month fee to do that. Right, and then you just need to find the people to actually fulfill that. That's on a small level. And the second thing that I would do is I would essentially just find, this is somebody with no brand, don't want to build a brand. I would go find me someone like yourself or these other influencers or other business owners who have a higher ticket product or service that they're offering. Like just say someone doing cosmetic surgery and it's $30,000. They're doing teeth repair, it's $30,000. I'm going to go become your sales advocate, calling people, texting people, also using the AI sales system. But then I'm going to get 10 to 20% of everything that I close. And don't have to have a brand, don't have a business. And you could just do that to generate a million. It's not quick as you keeping all the money and doing it yourself, but that is an easy way to leverage a high income skill.
That's free game right there.
Yeah.
My brother, I appreciate you.
Appreciate you, bro.
Keep
Thank
winning,
you,
bro.
Thank
Keep
you for
being
having
inspiration.
me on the show, bro. Thank you.
Atlanta takes wealth building seriously, so seriously that they even have an award show, the Melanin Money Awards, where they celebrate Black excellence in business across different industries. Every week you'll find some kind of conference, mastermind, or workshop happening here. But it's not just about business. Joy is a part of the formula here too. Whether it's a rooftop mixer, a brunch with purpose, or a yacht networking event, the vibe is build together, win together. That's what makes Atlanta the Black Mecca. Success is a priority here, community is a priority, and joy is a priority. But no matter where you live, you can take what Atlanta is doing and bring that same energy to your city. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, comment below if you think I should do more videos like this, and subscribe to the channel so that way you don't miss the next one. Let's go.